Hello Wine Access family, my name is Sir Lucero. I'm here with my great friend Carlo Mondavi, and I'm really excited to introduce the 2016 RAEN Royal St. Robert. My great friend here, Carlo Mondavi, and his brother Dante Mondavi are the co-proprietors here and the wine growers of this particular wine. This is a first ever Wine Access exclusive, first across our platform. These are some of my favorite wines in terms of Pinot Noir coming out of the entire state of California, and to have them here, it's a true honor, and thank you so much, Carlo.
Thank you, sir. Honored to be here. Always a pleasure to drink great wine with you. So my brother and I are both really thrilled to be able to put together a little bit of our wine and make an offering with you guys. So RAEN stands for, it comes from a story that my father told us when we were little kids, and it's the idea that you know, wine is the most natural beverage you can have, that literally rain becomes wine in the vineyards if you do nothing at all. And we wanted something that would symbolize our effort in purity and what we're trying to capture in wine.
You know, one of the first things that I noticed on the bottles is when I look down here, I see under your name and your brother's name, Dante, that you guys put down here wine grower.
Yeah, so wine grower is a term my father kind of coined, actually, and it's the idea that wine is grown, it's not made. And so really, as for Dante and I, we spend a lot more time in the vineyard farming and honoring nature, and also because the vine, the fruit that comes from the vine, is a big part of that microflora and the macroflora of that site. And so farming it, honoring it, taking care of it, finding, first off, you know, a great site. Right. And then you know, we've been searching, we feel like we found what we consider to be Grand Cru sites out on the true Sonoma coast. So we're here at the top of Royal St. Robert Vineyard, one of my favorite places on earth, near the ocean. We get that beautiful coastal influence, so it keeps it very cool. One thing that I think is really special about this area is just how cool it is. So retention of acidity, allowing for a longer growing season, which we like to prune when the moon is coming down to a close, when it's calmer, less of that kind of pull from the moon. You can actually get a thing called lunar burn if you prune on a full moon. We do get ripe by the time winter comes back around, which was true in 2016. 2016 was the fourth year of a drought. Normal bud break, I guess it was about 2 weeks earlier than normal. Did have a beautiful, elegant growing season. Set was nice, good, cool, elegant growing season. Led to wines that I think are elegant, but also have some power.
Tasting through this 2016 Royal St. Robert, I really feel how you say, like a transparency through the wine. There's a harmony and also an energy within this wine, and understanding that, you know, there's different levels of ripeness here.
First thing I always look at in a wine is the aromatics. You smell it and you go, okay, if the aromatics are not jumping out of the glass, then probably the wine's not gonna be super interesting. So for me, it was always about, like, when I would blind wines or taste wines around the world, I always, why is this wine so aromatic? What is it? And what I found was the wines that I really loved and that had like hit me in another, like, just kind of blew my mind, you know, those aha wines, that they were whole cluster wines.
Meaning that when you go to the pressing process, you're not taking any of the stems away.
Yeah, you're not destemming, so you're keeping the cluster intact. We should go taste out of the barrels because I think that would be.
Hoping you're gonna say that.
So let's go taste out of the barrel so you can see the newest, freshest kind of style where you can see how lifted it is.
And now we're talking about the resting of the wine and the development of the wine. So take me through some of your barrel programs.
So yeah, so we want to honor the site. So we don't want to have a barrel program that masks those delicate, because Pinot Noir being more delicate, more ethereal, we don't want to mask all those delicate, beautiful notes, especially some of those little more fleeting notes from the microflora of the vineyard. So we use a 4-year air-dried Francois Frere barrel from Saint-Romain.
Francois Frere.
Yeah, and from the Vosges forest, and a medium toast, so very slow and low is what MX means. It's a slow, low toast. But we use very few of them. Okay. Most of our barrels, I'd say over 90% of our barrels have been used several times, so there's no impact at all, or very little impact at all on the wines.
And so, like, 4 years, a little bit beyond the measure of the seasoning and the drying of the oak before it actually gets formed into a barrel. You and I both visited this actual cooperage, you know, back in 2015 together. Let's taste something.
Let's taste.
I'm excited.